Welcome to the Statesman
LH-
podcast.
No, welcome back to the LHS.
Welcome back to the LHS Statesman podcast. I'm Kate.
I'm Ciara.
And we're going to do What Would We Do? Two very different people giving our expert advice for your problems. We asked you guys to send in anything that you're having trouble with.
And we're gonna say what we would do with your problem.
First one, I have a big crush on my best friend's brother, but I can't betray her. Can't say I've ever related.
Me either.
I mean, what would you do if I had a crush on Drew? Not saying I
Oh my
would.
god.
Not saying I would. He's like
that's
8
just-
years old.
He's 13.
Okay,
but
same thing.
I feel like, if anything, just tell your friend, but she's probably gonna be
Wow,
Maybe
great
don't get
advice. But what if
mad.
this girl's brother likes her?
mad. His own sister?
No.
I think what I would do is maybe just like start. This is probably bad, but maybe just start talking to like your friend's brother on the side, and if he seems like he likes you back, then tell your friend.
Okay. I think my advice would be to talk to your friend first. If they're like, no, you can't do that, then don't do that. Because boys are never worth ruining friendships over. It's something you just have to talk to your friend about first.
Yeah.
And if they set that boundary, then don't come.
If you know he likes you, maybe just ask your friend. But if you don't know he likes you, maybe just like start talking to him, and if he gives the vibe or like asks you to like come over to something, you're definitely gonna have to ask your friend because he's gonna be there, and that's just
Okay, we got our next one here. So my best friend has a boyfriend that I don't like. He's boring as super religious and low-key ugly. He barely talks to her, and it seems like she's always the one putting in all the effort to the relationship.
Immediately,
Okay,
I think she should tell her friend that.
what would you say?
I don't know, I'd probably just be straight up and say that I don't like it.
Yeah, but I also feel like the best friend would get like really defensive about it. Like if you had a boyfriend and your friend is like, he's stupid.
Oh, I would immediately get defensive, probably,
Yeah, you'd get defensive and probably create like a rift in the friendship. But it is like if your friend is like complaining about their boyfriend to you, support her decisions. So I wouldn't be like super upfront about your boyfriend sucks, because then your friend is just gonna be defensive.
Yeah, because they don't care. They think he's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, the next part. My friend has a history of getting bored of guys, but she says this guy is her favorite that she's ever had a relationship with.
Okay, well, maybe that means that your friend is like actually happy with this guy.
You know what I was thinking though? I feel like your friend likes guys that are like hard to get, I guess. She also said, I feel like I can't intrude on her relationship because I've never had one, and she has so much more dating experience than I do, which is stupid. I remember before I started dating, I was always the one that gave my friends dating advice just from like movies.
Movies? Oh my god.
But it was good advice. Like, you don't have to have dating experience to give good advice. I mean, it definitely
I feel
helps.
like it's also easier to give advice when you're not the one in a relationship, because you don't really know what's going on.
That's true. Like, your friend is not telling you the whole story,
No.
I promise you.
They cover everything.
Also, that's another thing. If you like say like, I don't like your boyfriend, then they're gonna like stop talking to you about what their boyfriend does to them, which could potentially be bad, because then like they might get like stuck in a bad relationship because they feel like if they can't talk.
I mean,
to anyone
the
about
friend is saying though that it's the favorite guy she's ever had in a relationship. But I mean, it also depends on how long this relationship has been. If it's like 2 weeks, like I don't know.
She's also a busy person, and when she's not busy, she's with him. But then she always talks about how they don't do anything when they hang out and how it's so boring and they're always on their phones. I want my bestie back. What do I do?
Okay, well, if she says that it's the favorite person she's ever had a relationship with, but it's always boring when they hang out, then I don't, like, is it just good when they talk?
But boring is sometimes good for relationships, like peace. Like, it
guess,
doesn't have
but,
to be
like,
chaos and
What is the point
fighting
of
and-
just being bored with hanging out with someone? Like, you want it to be fun.
She might be spending a lot of time with him because she feels like she has to for like the guy to not get bored of her.
You have to hang out to like keep it going.
Yeah, but it's also good to have a good balance between boyfriends and friends, obviously.
Just the only thing you can really do is just try to ask them to hang out more and like try to get them to understand that like they're putting too much like
Yeah.
forgetting to put time into you as well.
And also just to like be there for her if she has any problems in her relationship. Just so she feels like she has someone to talk to, and that can like make you closer, and also might help her realize that the relationship is not great.
It's a lot easier for other people to see like he's
Yeah.
probably not the one.
Yeah. But
Especially-
you can't be the decider for that as the friend.
Yeah.
But
You gotta just let your friend do her thing and tell him say that you were right. Because that always feels good.
Her-
Hopefully you won't be right, and hopefully that'll be good if you spend more time with your friend as well.
yeah, I think you just have to maybe talk to her about having a better balance, because she might not even realize it. True. Alright, so our next one is a junior who says, I'm having a really hard time getting to school. It seems like I already have senioritis. I just can't get up and have the motivation to get to school. What should I do?
You know, I can't really help with this personally because I've had like senioritis since like freshman year. Like, I just really struggle with getting up too. But in the end, once you're up and like get out of bed and you're showered, like you're awake, and it's just like okay, it's fine. But like I know getting out of bed is the super hard part. And something that I thought about trying to like get out of bed is like putting my phone with my alarm like farther away so I have to get out of bed to turn off my alarm. Even maybe have like a parent wake you up.
My advice for waking up is, some people think this is stupid, but so what I do in the morning is I get up, get ready, do the whole shebang, and then I take a nap before I have to go to school. It gives me more motivation to get out of bed, so I have more time to take a nap. When I wake up, I'm like, oh, when do I get to go back to sleep? And I'm like, oh, I get to go back to sleep sooner if I get up right now and get ready quick. Like, it's perfect. It's
You're talking
just try it.
from the point of view of someone who has narcolepsy too. So like, a lot of people probably like struggle with falling asleep or something.
Also, I also recommend do 5-minute alarms.
Yeah, I have like an alarm for every minute.
Yeah. Oh, also, make your first alarm like way earlier than like what you actually.
No,
when
that's
you
a
actually
bad
want-
idea.
No, stop. When you actually want to get up, because you can be like, like I get to sleep in, like I get to snooze my alarm clock, but you're actually gonna get up at the correct
A
time.
lot of people say do that, but that's just a bad idea. Sleep until you actually have to get out of bed because you're getting your full sleep. Like you're getting way more sleep doing that instead of just like 1 minute here and there and just dreading about getting up.
That's true. It doesn't matter how much sleep you get. Though.
I know.
It's just,
It's
how you
just
get
not
out of
fun to
bed.
come to school. You know, like when you're going on a trip and you have to get up early, and it's like
Yeah,
it's
fun.
so easy to get up because it's like
You're,
okay,
like,
you're going to do
excited.
something fun.
So maybe have something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Like
That
if
makes
it's just
it so
like a
much
drink,
easier.
like getting a drink from Scooters,
Yes.
you're like, okay, I need to get up a little bit earlier so I can get a drink. But then that's like fun.
So
like,
worth
you get
it.
a little drink.
Yeah.
And you get out of school.
Or even something after school, like you get excited to wake up and like get through the day.
Yeah.
You have something to look forward to.
You don't have to look forward to something big. Just little things. Also, with having senioritis, even like as not a senior, I feel like it's important to remember like, and it's hard to know this because you're still like a junior, but high school goes by actually
Yeah.
way faster than you
Way
realize. So, take advantage of the time that you do have. Because, like, these people, you're never going to see them again after high school.
See, something that I'm just getting through this to be able to go to college. Or I feel like next summer, like,
I also feel like
I think that
living
goes for a lot of people.
to
In the moment.
get through something, like saying, like, oh, I just got to get through this week before the weekend. But, like,
Which
you
is,
gotta,
yeah,
like,
it's
live
a
in the
really bad
moments.
mindset because I know it's really bad to be like, oh, I just have to get through the week for the weekend.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing you're waking up for and be like, oh, I woke up today. Like,
yeah.
it'd be a way better mindset to be like, oh, I'm lucky that I woke up today. I'm lucky that I get to go to school. But
Well, I won't say lucky.
yeah,
But,
Well, you
just take
should be.
advantage of the time that with people that
because you
you're
will
with.
regret it.
Regret what?
Rushing your childhood. Like,
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
also, grind at the beginning, even in 8th grade. Take those high school classes because now I only have like 2 periods. So nice. And just go home and sleep every day. So it's so worth it in the beginning to work hard and take the classes that you need. Take some fun classes because it'll make the day go by faster and you look forward to that. But also get the classes that you need out of the way because now it's senior year will be light work.
But also don't just take all easy classes, because you start to think of it as like a joke. Like, I don't need to take this class seriously. Like, I don't need to go to school. But it also helps if you like coordinate with your friends when you make your schedule to have like the same classes. Because I remember it was first semester junior year, I had like no friends in any of my classes, and it was just, the days were so long and so boring. And if you do have a class that you don't have friends with, make some new friends. Okay, so our advice is for senioritis, to prevent it, do all your work hard in like the classes that you need at the beginning, and then have fun classes with your friends so it's easier to go to school, and take advantage of the time that you have in high school, even though sometimes it's hard because you're only in high school once. Okay guys, so thank you for sending in your burning questions. I hope at least some of our advice helped. If you have any more,
Send them in.
yes,
Next
send
time
them
we
in.
send out a statement.
Yeah,
Because we'd love to talk about more things.
we love to talk.
You especially.
Okay. And make sure to listen to other Statesman podcasts. There's a lot out there. Okay. Bye. How should we? I don't know.
Like, naturally.
Bye.
Bye, sisters.
Oh.